Good afternoon everyone, welcome back to the channel Love and Love Mallorca. Today I brought you back down to Cala Dor. Just have a little look about what's changed basically. We're in the beginning of September now, so I just thought it'd be nice to come round, because last time I came round it was fairly quiet, so I just thought we'd come round and see what the changes are. So without further ado, let's get on with the walk. So I'm going to start off by coming down to I'd say the main beach. I don't know if it is a main beach, because Cala Dor is quite a big area with a good handful of beaches, so I thought a better place to start and having a look down here. So already I can see a change here. I can see some lilos, all the cafes. Chaps just waving to me. So all the little shops and cafes are open here, which they weren't last time. So there we are, this is the beginning of September and it is hot again. Plenty of ice cream places down here. It's so much a different place when I was last here, when there weren't any lilos on the beach. There was just there was a handful of people last time, but not a lot by any means. So I'm not sure if the beach is closed off, because they've got a ribbon across there. So I'm not too sure what that's all about. So I've just chatted to the lifeguard. Unfortunately, this sea is closed at the moment because the water isn't up to its normal cleanliness. So they checked it this morning. It's just under. So it's precaution. They're closed today and they will check it again tomorrow. So it's Cala Dor. There are 3 beaches around here, but that would be another video, looking at the beaches in and around Cala Dor. So far I've noticed there are a lot more people here, just walking around the streets. The hotels have got music on, which last time a lot of them were still shut. So I'm going to take you up now and have a little look what's around the town itself, in the little square, and just generally have a little feel for the place, as it were. What I have noticed about Cala Dor, mind, it does seem to be a very small but compact area, tourist area. Seems to be a good amount of people walking around today, as I was just saying. It does make a lot of difference to the area. That's what everywhere needs, isn't it? A little bit of atmosphere, and the tourists do give it the atmosphere, don't they? As saying in a lot of the films, you will not go hungry. There's plenty of restaurants that are open for a snack or a proper meal. We'll go up there in a few minutes, having a look at what's it like around that part, and the actual square, as I call it. Oh, this is a shame. I always admire this place. They seem to have done so much work to the wall and to think about it, but that hasn't opened at all, has it? Oh, it's so hot today, it really is. It was 32 degrees when I was coming down here in the car. So as I call it, this is the square, as I imagine it. It's got lots of restaurants just round here, lots to choose from. Wonder if it's going to be any different this evening. Should be. It should be buzzing in its own right. So this is Cala Dor during the day. What is it now? It's just gone 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Last time I was round here, just around this bit, I didn't see hardly a soul, and a lot of these places were still tucked up from the winter. So it's quite nice to see the places actually open. I think they need to be open to attract people, don't they? Oh, I didn't realize how big it was. It's even everywhere you look, every corner, you find another little road with some more restaurants down. I think the majority of people must be still in their hotels, because when I walked past the hotels, there's an awful lot of people around the pools and things. So they're saying this is the restaurant area would pick up more in the evening, wouldn't they, for their meals and things. So this is the little square, as I call it, with all the restaurants and such like, and then we've got the couple of shops, couple of roads for the shops. So last time I came down here, many of these shops were still closed, but it's nice to see that they have all made the effort and opened for the season. Plenty of ice. Well, the next film I'm making, which I'll be recording this evening, will be what's it like in the evening at Cala Dor. You know, it's not. It's sort of still nice and warm when it is dark. I honestly would recommend a visit over to the island, and even in the winter, it's still nice. Do get some rainy days, as you can imagine, but as a whole, it's nice in the winter over here. And this, at the moment, this is my favourite time of the year when it comes into September, because the scorching heat has finished. So it's nice to see the actual town doing quite well, isn't it? There's lots to see in Cala Dor. And then you can always go out to the other little places, Cala and all the rest of it all, and just walking distance or get on the bus and have a little look. There's a lot of colours round here. It's quite a busy little area, really, the east coast. And again, you actually realise how much the island depends on the tourist trade when you actually see the amount of hotels that you actually do walk past when you're on your walks. And I quite like this path just running back through here. It's got this lovely shop just here. It's got a little bar called the Tropical Gardens up there. That looks really nice, especially in the evening. So we'll come back and show you that tonight when all the lights are on. Oh, it looks nice, so nice. I've got a little swimming pool at the end, I've just noticed. That's free entry as well, so that's a good start, isn't it? If you like a fancy little drink and a game of pool or something. Not sure if you have to pay for the swimming pool, mine, but because I've got some acts in there as well. And up here you've got a little more trampolines and another little children's play area. And a few more cafes. Seems to be a little bit dotted all over the place, really, to be honest. It's nice, I must admit. That's probably why there's 3 beaches here. So you're going to walk over now and have a look at the port, the marina. Have a look what it's about. Which I think it's about 10-15 minute walk from here, so that it really is nice to go over there and have a meal or drink in one of the many restaurants around there, or just have a little walk around and have a look at some of the boats. I've just been recognised twice in one of the restaurants. If either of you are listening to this video today, I'd like to thanks very much for the milkshake you treated me to, and the other lady who's looking at buying a property over here. I wish you all the best and hope you find something that suits you and your budget. So if you fancy going down the port, you leave the town and you just follow this road past the spa shop, down the hill, and when you can see the boats on your left hand side, there's a little slope. Go down the slope, you're straight into the marina or the port itself. And if you do get a car, same again, there's lots and lots of parking spaces. My advice is really, is just to park slightly outside the town and maybe walk into the town. That's what I normally do, and you don't spend a lot of time flapping about trying to find a parking space then. And just down the road, there's this little slope I was telling you about that takes you straight into the port itself. So you can either go to the left, it takes you to the beginning of the port. We're going to go to that right hand side, which will take us into Cala Dor and that sort of direction. It's lovely and quiet down here, peaceful. Just nice to have a little drink of an evening or a meal or something. So this is the port of Cala Dor. Even if you need your boat repaired, you can take it out of the water here and do a little bit of repairing to it. So I was saying, apart from just walking around here and enjoying the boats and yachts that are moored up here, you can always get yourself a meal at one of these restaurants just here, or a drink. Lots and lots of restaurants to choose from, and of course there's places to park your car. You'll have to check if it is free parking spaces along here. I'm really not sure. I don't want anybody getting a ticket, but I assume it's free. Yes, I mean these boats, some of them are quite impressive, aren't they? I don't I wouldn't want a boat if I had all the money in the world, to be honest with you, because I'm not really a sea lover. I'd like to have my feet on solid ground, should I say. But there's loads and loads of boats here to look at. So that's just about the end of the film of Cala Dor, today's one. Well, thanks very much for watching today's film. If you did enjoy it, I'd love you to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget the Facebook page, Love Mallorca. And I'll see you on the next film, guys. You take care. Bye for now.